Happy Shabbat, happy Friday, Shabbat Shalom. I'm just going to do a real spiritual and worldly update because a lot of people may not know about this. And the news has a funny way of doing things because right now you're being sidetracked and railroaded and sidelined to be caught up with things that's going on around you, entertainment news and all this other stuff, because in the end times it states that they shall be caught up with drinking and marrying, and they shall not see me coming. And we have a lot of people caught up with that are waking up, caught up with the tribes, becoming prejudiced, trying to become segregated and separated, trying to worry about how many wives they can get, knowing daggone well Yeshua said, only one, because that's how Adam and Eve was. So while you worried about all that and you forgot about the Word of God and what Christ came here for, what the Old Testament and all the prophets went through for, let me let you know what happened 5 o'clock this morning that I've been talking about, that the world is still asleep and doesn't want to wake up to. 5 o'clock this morning, we had President Putin, and his advisors and generals meeting up. And it is stated through the news in Russia that it was leaked and they accidentally recorded plans on how to attack the U.S., where to go, the vulnerabilities, the missiles, what arms they were going to use toward the U.S. Now, this is an accidental leak with the generals and Putin and his military advisors that was leaked through the news in Russia. Now, if you understand anything about Putin, he's an avid chess player. He looks at the nations as chess pieces and the world as a chess board. And what he has been doing since the beginning of the proxy war that we are in right now is he has been giving these same leaks out as warning signs to nations and citizens of those nations. Then he'll go out and he'll fulfill what has apparently been so-called leaked. Now, we're going to use the aliens. He said, if President Obama doesn't do this, I'm going to tell the world about the aliens. Now, this went on over the internet and throughout the world that we're thinking about aliens in the sky. He wasn't talking about aliens in the sky. He was talking about the fake Jews in the synagogue of Satan that for 2,000 years have been fooling the world that they are the chosen people. Those are the aliens and the occupiers in the land of Israel that he was talking about. Then he went and he stated stuff about Syria throughout leaks and followed through with that. Now, with this happening, and we know how Putin controls his country and the news, just like our news is controlled by corporations and certain people about what we see and what we're fed, because it's used to manipulate you, which a lot of people are not awoken to anyway. Figure I'll let you know that for those that didn't know. So it actually wasn't a leak, especially if you're sitting there and they're showing plans and the weapons and they're showing you everything that they're about to do. It wasn't a news leak. He purposely let them leak it because he wanted everybody to know what his next move was. With that, I hope everybody gets spiritually in tune and stop worrying about what tribe you're from. Stop being prejudiced and segregated. Stop worrying about how many wives you can get, knowing that you can only have one, because Adam and Eve were created as one whole, two separate entities to come together as a unit. So with that being said, even the scriptures say in those times there shall be drinking and marrying and nobody will be paying attention. Those waking up and getting caught up in all of the other stuff that have nothing to do with anything. You lost focus on what Christ was saying. Right now you're lost. I don't know what to tell you. You need to get back on track and get on the path of righteousness. For the Gentiles that want to make it up in heaven, do what you got to do and treat others as you want to be treated, and believe. Believe in the Christ and believe in the one true God, Yahweh. With that, this is the end times, and I hope everybody is awakened to what is going on around them.